Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today for Making Progress with Mayor Leroy Sullivan. I'm happy to have with me on the show today Parish Councilman Oliver Joseph, who's the Parish Councilman for District 1, which encompasses the whole West Bank of Ascension Parish and a small portion of East Ascension. So, Councilman Joseph, thank you for joining my show today.
Thank you, Mayor, for inviting me.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. There have been some concerns, and all we know that all of the uh, development that's happening in the Modesto area, which is your district, and there's been some concerns about dump trucks and safety, and also so tell us what you know and what's going on and what uh, is happening in order to make sure that that community is a safe and semi-quiet community.
Yeah, Mayor. Yeah, in the last 2 weeks, it's been a little bit excitement going on out there with the dump trucks. I have been getting phone calls, and you know, the citizen up there have some serious concern on the truck driving up there. And this week, um, I sent out an email to all government parties that was involved with 405 in that area. I would gladly report that the response from the email was very well receptive. I don't know if you've been on Facebook lately, but the sheriff of yesterday, he met with all the drivers up there. They did a safety brief. Um, the policemen are more active in that area. They have talked about reducing the speed on Highway 405. Um, the sheriff, I went rode up there yesterday, and all the things that he did, he had big signs up there, and so far so good. Parish government is looking at repairing the road with working with the state government. I mean, State Department, Highway Department. I have been in touch with State Representative Mr. Brass and Senator Price. They are talking to DOTD. Um, as I say, Parish Administration, Parish President Quint Moore have reached out to his DPW to go out there whenever trucks are, accident, turn over dirt or whatever, to go out there. CF also reached out to me and put a letter out notifying that all their trucks will be reduced their speed to 40 miles an hour.
Yes.
Um, as of right now, uh, parish administration is working with Hyundai up there too to get a plan together also.
Yes. Okay. So, and the message that the Sheriff Bobby Weber put out uh, on social media, we also took and put that on our website as well, so that people would know that government is taking this serious. When it comes to the safety of the community and all, and hats off to you, for sending out the email real quickly, and basically was like enough is enough. I got your email and I was like, okay. So, but the response was good. And one of the things that you just said that I want to just touch on a little bit, whenever there was a truck that turned over and their load was spilled, the parish went out and removed it from the roadway, correct? And that is not the responsibility of the parish because that's a state highway, but because they wanted to get the road back open and have it accessible, they went out and helped out. A lot of times I'll use inside the city limits as an example. All of your red lights, signal lights along Monshon Drive, Highway 3089, whatever you want to call it, that is state, that's DOTD's responsibility. But when the light's not working, they call and to keep their from to minimize the possibility of there being an accident, we go out and we put out stop sign because we know by the time DOTD would come, there could have been someone that have been seriously hurt or lost their life. So we'll go out and do things that's above and beyond what we're supposed to do. And hats off to you and the parish for doing the same thing, going above and beyond to make sure that the roadways are cleared quickly because accessibility to the community and all with any type of emergency response vehicles and all needs to be available, at all times and as quickly as possible. So, so they had the meeting, and it seems like the there's a plan going forward, and the sheriff department have decided too that they will be closely monitoring the speeds, and if you're listening and you're driving trucks and you're not driving the speed, I would advise you to please slow down for your own safety and for the safety of the community, and slow down because that is the law now that the speed limit is reduced for trucks. You know, dump trucks, tanker trucks, any type of large trucks going through the Modest area, Highway 405, the speed has been reduced to 45 miles per hour. Right.
40, 45,
40, I'm sorry.
40.
40.
And they are working with the state, the sheriff department, and the parish, working with DOTD to get the proper signs up there because the current signs are not
Right.
that speed limit.
Mhm.
And hopefully next week that will be posted on the road.
Right. But
Okay.
the sheriff do have his LED signs
He
out or
have
something,
Yeah,
cautioning, letting people know, slow down.
correct.
We got a grant and we was able to put two digital speed signs in the city of Downsville. One is on Highway 308 on my way home, and it's amazing when it flashes and it says slow down when you're going over the speed limit. It gets your attention. So the sheriff putting his LED signs out there telling them slow down. The speed limit is this, regardless of what the state signs are saying right now.
Correct.
The speed limit has been reduced to 40 miles an hour for safety reasons.
Correct. Correct.
So what else is going on, in that area that you would like for the people that's watching this broadcast to know?
As you know, in my email, there was a road was supposed to be built uh, from 405 to the back of CF and Hyundai.
Mhm.
Well, due to a couple permit issues and everything, that road will go under starting construction in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hopefully next week, but based on the weather, um, and they expect that road to be finished by late January or early December. But once again, that's all permitting on weather and everything. But the road is still that's in that area right there. Um, we know that we've been seeing some other signs popped up for other companies, you know, posting stuff up there. So that's a new thing. But the biggest thing is for the community is that we have a grant management group is up there taking a survey based on everyone who live up there and property owners to ask them questions about their property, what they want to do, their situation, and everything. And from that survey right there will give us some information to start asking the other question and come up with a plan for the Modest area. So that's the biggest thing that I'm asking all who own land up there to get with grant management, and I'm gonna get their phone number right now, and you can reach them at 225-248-8055 and make an appointment. They will be at the fire station on weekends, and they will give you an appointment on it. And
So-
that's the grant management group.
So you said 225-248-8055.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. Yes. So y'all got that. So call grant management and talk to them. Even if you just you're not sure, call them and ask, and they should be able to help you to figure out what do you need to do if you want to be a part of the survey. So one question I want to ask you, we talk about the trucks
Mhm.
and taking care of the speed limit and trying to make the community safer. What about noise ordinance? Because heard that too. You know, some people have talked about noise. The parish does have a noise ordinance, correct?
Correct. And matter of fact, I got the same phone call right now, and I have gave that question to the administration. And next week, hopefully, we will have the noise ordinance and what can we do,
Mhm.
or how the citizen we can help the citizen in the area with the noise ordinance. Um, like I say, we're getting together next week with I'm getting together with administration,
Mhm.
so we can put out something and work with the sheriff department on it. Because once again, the ordinance is definitely have to work with the sheriff department,
Right, right.
and so all of us have to get together and see how can we make this work and help the citizen of Modesto area.
Okay. Um, Another thing. So with the city of Donaldsonville, our form of government is uh, administrative and legislative form of government, where uh, the administrative branches is myself as the mayor. I take care of all of the administrative uh, issues and government with the city of Donaldsonville. And the Donaldsonville Council is the legislative branch. They make all of the laws. They pass all of the ordinance and everything. And then it's my job in order to whatever they pass is my job to enforce it. Uh, is that similar to the way things are with the parish? What about their form of government? How does it work?
Well, our home rule charter basis is
Same,
similar,
yeah,
the same thing right
right.
there. We have a parish president who is the administrator. He is over every employee
Mhm.
in the parish. Basic he controls all of them. That's his job. He designates jobs, description, and all that. Parish council, and as a councilman, we do basically what the city council do. We make laws.
Mhm.
You know, um, pretty much that's how simple it is. We have departments, and we have a director in each department, and they take their orders from the parish president.
Right.
I know what you're saying. Everyone is used to the old police jury.
Right.
If you go to Assumption, it's a police jury.
Yes.
But if you in St. James, Iberville Parish, and Ascension and Livingston Parish, we're under the home rule charter, and we are all parish councilmen, not the police jury. And police jury have a different role. They have a little bit more power over individual in the area,
Right.
vice where councilmen don't have that power. So a lot of people say you can do it,
Yeah.
but it
They do
don't.
it in Assumption, right?
It just don't work that way. I have to abide by the laws that we make and the laws that the state make. Uh, that's the laws that we are here to. I can't come in the city of Downsonville and say, Leroy, I'm gonna tear up this street without getting permission from the mayor or the city council.
Right.
That's not my role.
Yes. So what else? What else do you want people to know? Is there anything else that you want to make them aware of, or you want to talk about? Uh, this is it. This is your chance to to get it all out.
Well, we can talk about the air gymnasium that we have out there in the football field.
Right.
We know we haven't had out the grand opening. The administration is working on that, but they had held back on that because of the grass. But from what I see, the kids right now
Yeah.
are enjoying it very
Yes.
much. We haven't placed all the rules or anything on it, so but so far they are enjoying that. Um, we have the parish have took over the little Louisiana Square,
Mhm.
and we are working on with you and the council on how we're going to administrate that whole area right there.
Right.
Um, the parish have a plan to do some things up in there. We also have a grant for the armory for about $4 million, and hopefully that will start construction by late October.
Okay.
Okay, because we had some hiccups with it, but it's going through now. Um, the uh, Lemonville Park will be
Mhm.
getting an update. I mean, an upgrade on their park here this year too. They should start construction this year on that. It's been an ongoing battle, but as usual, certain things we by the river,
Mhm.
so we have
Yes.
issues with the Corps of Engineers, stuff like that, all kind of things like that. Um, and of course, you know just well I know the new um, um,
RPCC.
yeah, the parish community college coming up right there. So we do have a lot of things coming up, and the biggest thing is we are hoping that all this go through, and we have jobs. And as you can see, if all of it go through, we would hopefully have a community, a workforce in the community that's putting them to work.
Yes, and with RPCC, the West Side uh, campus that they will build, a lot of people may not know, and when you talk to people, they scratch their head. What you mean it's not in the city limits? The property where they're going to build the facility was not in the city limits, just like where they're talking about building a new hospital. Both of those parcels of land were not in the city limits of Downsville, but thanks to the cooperation with Quentin Taylor, with RPCC, parish government, the city of Downsville. They will allow us to annex that property into the city limits of Downsville and the property where the new hospital will be located. But in order for that to happen, there has to be working together, in order to do it. And I just say hats off to everyone that have been involved with it to make that happen because uh, you know it just looked a little strange. Everything else around it basically is in the city limits, and it was outside the city limits. I do want to touch on something else you said in reference to Louisiana Square, and a lot of people probably noticed, but Louisiana Square has always been the parish of Ascension property, not the cities. But it first Asher used to be the ones that took care of renting out the facilities or letting people use it, and then Asher sort of went by the wayside for a little while. They're back up now and functioning, but the city had the responsibility of saying yes, you can use it or not. So when say the parish is taking over, the parishes have plans in order to make this park a lot better than what it is now. And then when we have functions in the park, it would be more user friendly. And then the stuff that you're talking about with the armory, I know one of the things that you pushed was to have a stage. That way we don't have to when we have events, we don't have to rent a stage or whatever. It would be already a part of the armory.
All right. And since we're talking about Louisiana Square, you know we had the stroll on the avenue
Hmm.
and everything, and we had the Christmas parade and everything, and the parish stepped up and put some lights and all that, and did a lot in what you come. So I have to give it to the parish president because now it seemed not seem he is taking very that's one of his priorities to get that park uh, and make it more valuable to Ascension Parish and the
The
city
city of
of
Dawson.
Downsonville for tourism and the holidays
Mhm.
because that park plays a major role uh, for tourism for
Yes.
Downsonville and in the parish. So I have to give my hats off for him taking an interest in that.
Okay. Anything else?
No man, I think I'm over talk.
Well, I do have a few updates that I want to share with everyone. We talked about the pumping station for the Baie Lafourche, and everyone asked me, when is this project gonna be over? When is it gonna be over? And I did have a conversation with Dustin Rabelais with the freshwater district today. Um, the pipes that will cross the levee to tie into all of the work they did when they had the highway. What is that? 18. It was blocked for over a year. Um, thank goodness they finally got that completed. But the pipes to tie into it, he said that work should be completed in the next 45 days, and still they anticipate being 100% complete with the project by the end of this year. One of the other things that I've talked to you about before was uh, the clearance grant that we received $500,000 in order to do demolition of 27 structures that people signed up in order to have their structure on their property uh, demolished, the property cleaned at no cost to the property owner. We have completed 11 of those 27 structures have been demolished. Uh, when the job is complete and all of the structures are demolished, uh, there will be fresh uh, dirt, fresh soil that will be brought in and put on the property to make sure that the property is free of any debris and all. So that project is going along fine. I've had people that ask me, well, when are they going to get to this structure? When are they get to that one? There was a list that was they were prioritized based upon uh, some structures we would have loved to have been the first ones that they would do, but there was asbestos. So there had to be some asbestos abatement. There was some things that had to be done before those properties could be demolished. So they were sort of pushed to the back of the list. But it shouldn't be much longer before that whole project is completed. Uh, when you talk about Lala Field, uh, we have done the advertisement for the work that we want to do to Lala Field, which is basically uh, the grandstand, the dugouts, the concession stand, I think, and a little bit of the other things that are in the sidewalks. Those the bids will be open on April the 30th here at City Hall. Now we have had some talk and dialogue about uh, artificial turf and seeing how we could uh, possibly have at least the infield of Lala Field artificial turf. That could not be done with the grant money that we receive, but we are working very hard and diligently to find some investors or an investor that would be willing to help the city with that cause. Uh, I do want to inform some of the well, all of the residents of the city of Donaldsonville and anyone that's coming through the city of Donaldsonville. One of the other concerns were why is Marchand Drive so dark? What's wrong with the lights on Marchand Drive? So happy to say between Church Street and Highway 308 on Marchand Drive, all of the lights have been repaired. There were many issues with those lights. Some there was broken wires. There was one light they had to retrench the whole line from Marchand Drive all the way to Albert Street. There were some lines the lights wasn't working because Entergy had disconnected the power to those lights in order to put up other lights or the license plate cameras or different things. So we was able to get all of that worked out. All of those lights from Church Street to Highway 308 on Marshall Drive are working. Also, the fiberglass poles leading out of the city of Downserville from Church Street to uh, almost Walmart. Uh, those lights are the responsibility of Entergy. And I met with them last week about the lights, and they were like, "No, man, that's your lights." I said, "No, that's your lights." So they did the research. It is integer lights, and they will be working to straighten out all of the poles and to repair the lights that aren't working. Um, we're still in communication with developers uh, that want to come and do some development in the city of Donaldsonville when it comes to the housings inside the city limits of Donaldsonville. So we will continue to have those conversations and do what is necessary to accommodate the developers, but at the same time making sure that we keep uh, the harmony and the uh, the way that the city of Donaldsonville is designed now to keep that intact. We want to make sure that we welcome people here, but we also want to make sure that we keep Donaldsonville the quiet, safe community that it is as well. So we'll continue to work with those developers and see how we can get more housing in the city of Donaldsonville. I want to welcome the new restaurant that opened here in the city of Donaldsonville on last Thursday, March the 26th. Hi Bob's is a Korean restaurant located at 817 Veterans Boulevard. So if you haven't visited Hi Bob's, I would encourage you to go by and try some Korean food. I had Korean food for the first time on Saturday. So please show them your support of this community. And again, we want to welcome them for opening here in the city of Donaldsonville. If you're interested in serving on the Donaldsonville Downtown Development District Board, we still are in need of about four members. So if you're interested in serving, we would ask that you would contact your city council member and let them know that you're interested in serving. As I stated before, we applied for an EDA, an Economic Development Administration grant for wastewater improvements of around $9 million. Plus, we're looking for, well, the city had to come up with a match of almost $3 million. And I just want to say thanks to Governor Jeff Landry for his commitment and the provision of the $3 million match that came through the Louisiana Economic Development or LED. So our EDA grant application has been submitted to the EDA team for review, and we hope to hear back from them in the next 2 months. The natural gas line replacement continues in parts of the city, and we ask that you be patient as the city's infrastructure is old and there aren't maps that can determine where all of the utilities are throughout the city of Donaldsonville. So there's been some breaks on gas lines, water lines, sewer lines, and even fiber optic. But when this work is complete, the community will be safer because of the work that's being done. Uh, we are also processing an application for PHMSA Round 4, FY 2026 grant funding for natural gas line replacement. The application is due by May 22nd, and we have no problem meeting that deadline because we submitted an application last year that was marked as highly recommended for funding. Although we didn't get the funding, it was marked highly recommended for funding. So we will be applying again, and this application will be for over $30 million for natural gas line replacements. Uh, Again, I had a meeting with Representative Ken Brass and Senator Ed Price about our capital outlay projects. Also had a meeting with Representative Tony Bagala, excuse me. Sorry, Tony, for messing up your name. Uh, in order to discuss all of our capital outlay needs. On wastewater, we talked about a septic receiving station where we will be able to take, uh, wastewater with all of the development, all that's happening in the Motus area. There's going to be a lot of porta potties. There's going to be a lot of things that they would need a place in order to dump their waste, and we want to be in a position where we can take that into the city of Donaldsonville uh, with uh, increasing the capacity of our wastewater system. we'll be able to take that in, and that will be a revenue stream as well for the city of Donaldsonville. Also, talk to them about the railroad crossing near Donaldsonville Primary. We're still trying to push forward on that as well, and make sure that we can have another railroad crossing in the city of Donaldsonville. The National Day of Prayer and the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast will be held on Thursday, May the 7th at 7:30 a.m. at the Lemon Memorial Center, which is located at 1100 Clay Street. I will be giving you more information on that in the coming weeks. uh, Hyundai, and yes, it's Posco, Posco, Louisiana Steel LLC. They have some job openings, and I received an email today that's saying that Hyundai, Posco, Louisiana Steel has a selection of available job openings, and is posted on Hyundai Job Opportunities dash LED Fast Start. Or you can go to ledfaststart.com in order to get to the Hyundai job opportunities that they have. Uh, Consistent with Hyundai's commitment to the community, the company is looking to hire qualified locals. Applicants can fill out the application on the link that I just uh, right off to you, and says, please help us to get the word out and encourage West Ascension to apply. So if you're looking for a job, and they have job opportunity in payroll, accounting, and tax, civil and architecture engineer, environmental engineers, and others. I talked to Mr. Charles Yang today, and he said as positions come open, they will be posting them on his website. So I would ask and encourage everyone to keep looking at this website for job opportunities that will be coming available. We do know that the Hyundai project is a $5.8 billion investment, and there will be more than 1,300 direct jobs, and over 4,000 indirect jobs are anticipated from this project. It will be built on 1,700 acres in the Blue Point Megaplex, which is located in Modest, Louisiana. And Councilman Joseph, I don't know if you have a copy of this or an opportunity. I want to give you a copy, but there will be a job fair and a expungement clinic. It's called Second Chance Employment and Expungement Event, which will take place on April the 17th at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Ascension Parish Sheriff's WAG Center, which is located at 1201 McGinnis Street here in the city of Donaldsonville. This is hosted by Probation and Parole in collaboration with the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office and Justice and Accountability Center of Louisiana. We've talked about this before. This is the third year that they will have this expungement program here in the city of Donaldsonville. And at first, a lot of people are like, oh, they're just trying to trick me to get there in order to arrest me or whatever. No, this is an opportunity. And listen to me well, and please take advantage. This is an opportunity. If you have something on your record that may be a hindrance to you getting a job with all of the work that is coming in the city of Donaldsonville, I will I encourage you to go to this expungement on April the 17th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The last 2 years, I think they've had more people to show up. They had to schedule appointments with some after the event in order to be able to accommodate everyone. Uh, for expungement services, you would need your court paperwork, the background check, bill of information, and sentencing minutes. Uh, this expungement clinic is free. All attorneys will review eligibility and help to fill out the expungement paperwork. Uh, and you will file with the clerk of court and pay any applicable court fees. So again, April the 17th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Please, if you have anything on your record and you want to get it expunged, go to this event. Councilman Joseph, any closing words, any closing comment?
No, Mayor. Thank you for having me on your show,
Well, thank you.
and hope to do this again and update the community on what's going on.
Yes,
from the
and I
parish point of view.
and I think as we go along through this process, we need to schedule some so that just let the people know what's going on, because a lot of times they ask questions and I don't know. Let me call Oliver or call Oliver. So this way we can get the information out, and hopefully we can stay ahead of things, and also ease the minds and the concerns of people in the area as to what's going on. So I thank you for coming on to this Facebook Live broadcast. This concludes this episode of Making Progress with Mayor Leroy Sullivan. Remember, we try to be here every Thursday. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way because there's so much going on in the city of Donaldsonville. But tune in at 2 o'clock on Thursdays for Making Progress with Mayor Leroy Sullivan. And remember to love your neighbors as yourself, and just remember to pray for one another and pray that this community continue to grow and flourish in the way that God wants it to be. God bless you.